My name's Tschiniak. I'm the Director of Orchestras for the Franklin Township Community School Corporation. I teach at both middle schools, East and West, and I also teach 3 classes at Franklin Central High School.
Hi, I'm Torres, and I am the band director here at Franklin Central.
What instruments do you play, and how long have you played them?
The first instrument that I started playing was before my first grade year, and I considered to be my first love, and that was the piano.
My primary instrument is the French horn.
I also picked up the trombone in 6th grade, and in college I started playing several instruments.
Basically, I can play all of the brass instruments.
The accordion.
Was music part of your childhood? Like, does it run in your family?
It does, actually. Both of my parents were very musically inclined. My mom is actually a church music director.
My dad is not a trained musician. He sings and plays guitar a little bit.
And then my dad and her, very, nerdy story, met in high school band. Not in high school, in college band.
My mom plays piano. My grandfather played accordion, bayan, and bandoneon, which are like accordion-like instruments.
My grandmother played the organ.
So yeah, I'd say it runs in my family.
I have a lot of music in my family.
How do you think that you have personally benefited from playing a musical instrument?
Well, it's hard to say in just a few minutes how I think playing a musical instrument has personally benefited me.
What's so fun about teaching band that I love is that it's not just about music. I love music and it's my passion.
First of all, I love what I do, and it gave me a career as a music professional and also as a music educator, so it's a way to make a living for me.
And so what I love about a band setting is that we learn so many other skills too. We learn life skills.
But more than that, it gives me an outlet.
It's about discipline, and it's about time management, and it's about working as a team, and being able to help each other out, and that type of thing. And so that's kind of what I love about teaching it and about being a part of it.
It's a hobby, it's an avocation for me.
It's a much bigger picture thing.
Do you think that students who play a musical instrument have advantages academically, socially, or otherwise?
I think students that play a musical instrument have a strong advantage in all those areas.
Absolutely. There's actually a lot of data to back up the fact that musicians, because you're using special certain parts of your brain that you don't use for other academics, that it almost helps with other academic areas.
Going on the other end of the spectrum, there's a Huffington Post article that was just released today that talked about senior citizens who were musicians and practicing musicians who actually had higher IQs and were able to memorize new words better because they were musicians.
Kids who score really well on tests are a lot of times also musicians.
So if we gear it back down to the student, yes, I think academically you become better disciplined, you're more of a creative thinker and a problem solver, and socially you get to experience music making with your friends and colleagues. So yes, there are definite advantages to playing a musical instrument.
What would you say to someone who is interested in playing a musical instrument?
I would say go after it, absolutely, no matter what age you are.
I'd say go for it. Whatever level you are, whatever age you are, I think that you can be a beginner at any level.
You should find somebody you could study maybe privately with, or join your music program at school and go for it, because I've hardly ever talked to a person who regrets choosing a musical instrument and pursuing that, because it's such a neat escape and avenue that you have that nothing else in your life can provide.